What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. This is going to be a voiceover type of video of me just talking about certain topics while doing some outdoor muscle up and core training on my strength rest day. So I usually have 4 days of strength training planned by my coach, which is mostly weighted calisthenics and some hybrid strength training. And so I have 3 other days in the week where I just do rest day shenanigans like core training, cardio, stretching, mobility, or filming stuff, just playing around. And right now I'm in the first week of my new strength training block, first block of the year. Due to sickness, I'm starting relatively easy and then increase my weights fairly quickly over the next weeks as I feel good. And I really want to push myself significantly this block. But then again, I do that pretty much every block. In the footage, I'm showing you some exercises, how I usually warm up for the muscle up in order to feel good and get into the explosivity of the movement. I usually, for my warm-ups, I don't really do much of like cardio or to get my heart rate like insanely up. I mostly just do mobility and muscle activation exercises. As you can see here, some shoulder rotations. I do external rotations with the resistance band, internal rotation as well, just to get my shoulder warm, to get my elbows warm, to get my wrists especially also warm. Just some mobility exercises like that, because in my opinion for calisthenics, that's the most important thing, to get the joints warm and not to get your heart rate up before starting your strength session. Yeah, I've just implemented some exercises. These are not usually all of my exercises that I always do for the muscle up before I begin. But it varies every now and then depending on how I feel, depending on how my body feels. And if I still have aches, if I'm still sore, depending on that, it might be longer, it might be shorter. But usually not really shorter than that. We got my brother with me, my G, training with me outside. He's doing some upper body training, some upper body weight training. It's just with me in the video. So today's topic is gonna be whether 30-day challenges actually work. And the TLDR is yes, they can, but no, they don't. And let me explain. So 30-day challenges can be a great start for beginners in any field to build momentum. It of course depends on what you're projecting that on. A 30-day challenge, the most important thing here is that you follow through after those 30 days. So 30 days of consistency is definitely enough to build up a habit. So I think some people say like 21 days. So 30 days is more than enough. So the main purpose for that challenge would be to build up a long-term consistently sustainable habit, if you know what I mean. So if it's a 30-day training challenge, the purpose of that shouldn't be to look like Goku after 30 days, but to build up a habit which you can sustain over the next few years or your whole life after those 30 days of consistency. If it is fitness related or an activity to do for the long term, the challenge should be approached with the same mindset. You shouldn't think it's the end after 30 days. Rather, those 30 days are the beginning of this new lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people see these 30-day challenges, for example, also like nutrition challenges that they manage to pull through for 30 days barely, but just like tend to return back to old habits afterwards. So the reason for that lies in the mindset during the approach of the challenge in the first place. If you see 30-day fitness transformations online, they're mostly overly set up in a way that the transformation looks drastically different. A lot of the times you see them in the after picture in better lighting, flexing more, better angle, better fitting clothes, things like that. That's not to say you can change your physique a lot during 30 days. People just like to exaggerate it a lot. The point of a 30-day fitness challenge should be to build up momentum, to get into the habit of regularly working out while still being able to recover and not burn out in those 30 days. Otherwise, people just won't stick to it. The more advanced you become in your strength training or the leaner you get with your physique, the longer it's also going to take to make a significant change in your body or in your strength. So likely longer than 30 days. So it really has to depend on what kind of challenge that is gonna be. The other problem is that these 30-day challenges are very generalized. They're not tailored down to the specific person, so they do not address the individual strengths and weaknesses, imbalances, or specific problems they might have. If people with a chronic injury or similar problems start these generalized challenges without knowing much about anything, this might be detrimental to themselves. You would be surprised how many people are rather ignorant to that fact and rather ignore that. People need a program that is fixing their long-term problems and addressing their long-term goals. Intrinsically, you shouldn't be caring about the transformation results of a 30-day challenge in terms of the external outcome, if you get what I'm saying. The benefit of the challenge is the habit and the discipline it builds to keep going, like I said, like a kickstart to an engine to start moving. If you're struggling to hit your fitness goals or encounter problems related to anything else life-related, let me know in the comments and I'd be happy to reply and help you out. That's it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments if you like more videos like this, and see you in the next one, guys. Peace.